Hi guys, welcome at this video and welcome here at Forex Win Traders. My name is Maren Ravitz and I'm a part-time trader, alright? And I actually work as a full-time energy healer, okay? So that gives me actually an ability to combine energy work with the trading, okay? And in today's video, I would like to talk about why probably most of the traders have difficulties in achieving the consistent results, okay? And the topic which I'm going to talk about today is probably not, it's actually not known yet in the Forex market industry, and even the professionals, they're not aware of that, okay? The deepest layer a lot of traders talk about is called psychology, or what's the mind going on, or the belief systems, etc., etc. And it is true, but the belief, what's important that we understand is how a certain belief is created. Okay, so for example, or behavior. Okay, so for example, if you have, a tendency to close a profitable trades in advance because of fear, okay, yes, this is the pattern, this is the certain pattern behind which is caused by, let's say, the experiences in the past which we have with money, or for example, the experiences and the attitude towards money from our parents, for example, okay? But what I want to talk about in today's video is how certain belief or behavior is created, okay? So when we experience, and how to get rid of it, when we experience certain traumatic experience connected to money, okay, that basically creates in an energetic, if you would clairvoyantly observe this kind of a person, you would see certain blockages in a certain energy centers which are influencing the thought process and afterwards the behavior of that person, which, the bad trading behavior is what I want to tell you, that is that a bad trading behavior is simply a consequence of the repeated negative thoughts or any kind of experiences. And one of the ways to change that is through realizing that, and then through consciously trying to erase that thought or behavior or any kind of a traumatic experience and change it with the positive attitude, the positive outlook, okay? So this is why a lot of traders say think positive, think positive, think positive. Yes, because you're changing that negative traumatic experiences or any kind of a subconscious belief, maybe not from this lifetime but also from the previous lifetimes, into a positive one. But this is a long process and it takes a lot of I would say effort and energy, okay? You need to constantly remind yourself. This is why you see a lot of traders, they have a morning routine to read a motivator. They're constantly working on their motivation, on keeping their levels mood high, okay? And this is, believe me or not, I've been there and I've tried that. It's very hard to maintain. It's very exhausting, going through. You simply get into a phase where you have to consciously, and you get a resistance towards motivating yourself to be in a high vibration, okay? But this is one way. But another way is actually get help from a verified and certificated therapist, which can actually pull out of your body and out of energetic body and from energy centers, that he can see and pull the negative thought forms, negative entities and elementals connected to traumatic experience connected to money, okay? And if you pull that out, look, these are basically, if we go, I know it's a little bit too much for the public, but this kind of thought forms in energy. So for example, when you experience certain traumatic experience, okay, connected to money, you're under stress, under fear, or under doubt, and these kind of energies, if you know a law of attraction, like attract like, dislike attract dislike. Okay, so when you are under negative emotions, fear, doubt, okay, oh, I'm going to lose that money, I'm under fear, okay, you attract the negative entities and elementals from the surroundings, from other people, which get attached to your energetic system. And these are actually beings, okay, lower beings, okay, which are lodged and stuck into your energetic systems, chakras and centers, and the whole auric system. And they influence, they have consciousness, okay? You have to understand that they have a consciousness, and they influence our thought process and then our behavior. So whenever, for example, we are very much in a profit, this kind of entity and elemental triggers, and we get scared, okay? And if this elemental or entity is very strong and pervasive, okay, very potent, it is very hard to remove it by itself. So you need a certain amount of and certain type of energy which disintegrate and remove that from your energy centers. You need to be to high degree highly sensitive to sense that whether there is an elemental or not. Okay, so luckily my knowledge and experience with the trading and with the energy field allow me to do that. Okay, and if you think that you are repeating your not yourself, but if you're constantly repeating the certain thought process, certain behavior, certain attitude towards trading, there's a chance that there is something which is preventing you to become a fully profitable trader. And these are these traumatic experiences. Okay, so I wanted to explain this, and I wanted to share to the world this, especially the forex market, because it's really the root cause which is causing a lot of troubles for traders, for retail, even for professional traders. Okay, even for professional traders. For example, if a professional trader is going under tremendous amount of fear and anxiety, okay, for example, that he's in a very huge losing streak, that his career is on edge, okay, whether he's going to make it or fail, he's under a lot of stress and fear and doubt. All these energies are within his field, and he attracts that energies, type of energy, because if you're sensitive enough, you would see and understand that stress energy, if you scan it, you would see it is real. You can scan the stress energy, you can scan the fear energy, you can scan the energy of joy. Okay, and if you go and this kind of energy is attached to him, if I return back to my point, and this is lodged into his field, and whenever the similar scenario in the future happens, these entities and these beings, because they're beings, influence the thought process, the emotions, the thoughts and the emotions, and then the behavior. This is how the traders are losing money. Okay, so this is why it is important that you clearly define why you are trading. If you're trading from the wrong reason, you are attracting the wrong result, which is unfavorable. Okay, so if you think that you are in this kind of a state, that you're like going over through some difficulties in trading, that you're repeating certain thought processes, patterns, or any kind of a behavior constantly over the months, over the years, you can reach me out and I can check your, I mean, we'll do a therapy one-on-one session, okay? And remove that, okay? So you have to be aware, if it is a big stuff, okay, the one session is not enough, okay? That means, like, you have to imagine if you would see clairvoyantly for example, the certain negative attitudes towards money. This is like an onion, okay? If you look energetically, it's like an onion. And if it is really the old stuff, it takes like we're how to say, I don't know word in English, but we are like removing the layers, okay? But if it's just some minor stuff, it can be a dramatic and instant improvement in just 1 or 2 therapies, okay? So if you're curious, if you're interested into that kind of a therapy, you're more than welcome. Let me know at info@forex-swing-traders.com, and I'll do an insight. We'll have a conversation on Skype. Nothing fancy, nothing hocus pocus. So that's it, guys. I hope, guys, that this video is helpful. I mean, for sure it is helpful if you are open to these kind of things. If you're not open to these kind of things, you would say you are mad, you're insane, you're going crazy, etc. And I'm fine with that, okay? It's fine. Each of us has its own opinion. I have an experience that this is the true, that certain negative thought forms and emotions connected to money are basically, these are the energetic blockages which prevent you to be wealthy, okay? Basically, it's basically that, okay? And even if not from this lifetime, many people have difficulties earning money because they have a soul contracts from the previous lifetimes. For example, if you were in a monastery in the previous lifetimes, you consciously you signed that you are giving away and leaving and detaching from all the financial properties and all the material stuff. So maybe this contract from the previous lifetime is acting and is manifesting as a blockage, and is manifesting as an ability to make money easily and freely, because there's trillions and billions of dollars around the globe. And here's the question: why do certain people have so much difficulties earning just the minimum way of standard, like they have hard time making money, okay? And this is one of the reasons, this kind of a blockages. So if you're curious, guys, if you would like to improve from very deep and profound way, okay, on an energetic level, let me know. Contact me on Skype, on email. I prefer email, guys, for the beginning. And we'll take I'll do an insight, and we'll remove that negative energies out of the chakras and the centers and the whole system. And that's it. So if you have any questions, also let me know. You can comment down below. And until then, guys, I wish you all the best, and may you be blessed with tons of prosperity and abundance. Stay well. Bye.